lines. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And caught, left side, it's complete. And he will have the Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. To the pylon, he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Here's May. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker running to the left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
A handoff, running left is Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
On play action, here's Darnold. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll take this one in. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision, realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. To throw on first down is May. Escaping to his left. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. May to throw on second down. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now May. Moving left. He'll run again. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
Throwing now is May. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always...
And he'll take it on in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he's into the end zone. Eric Sauber, touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. To throw now, May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. On play action, here's May. Pushed out to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They're going. It's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's May again. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. Whoa! He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is May. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They run with Walker, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 21 on that one. First down, Seattle. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Carlton Davis bringing it into that one. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on downs. Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson. And look Looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard.
Good blocking, and he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this ball incomplete on third down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. For much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. May gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's gonna take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's gonna hold up. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 24. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's downfield. He's got Hooper, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down. May. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Seahawks 24. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. In motion is Barner. On play action, here's Darnold, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got power. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Darnold now to throw. Rolling right. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Darnold sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. To throw is Darnold. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll spot Henry open downfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he will score again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. Off the play fake. Here's Donald. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
We go sack.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
We go sack.
Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Anthony Jennings getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Shaheed in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and Offense is going to come away with 8.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That's to the left side and taken in. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. May to throw on 2nd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leonard Williams gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Forced out left. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. He's got the 1st down and more to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now an option here, left side, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. They locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, it's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try and throw. Here's May. No chance at all. He'll go down. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They're going. It's May. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down.
So it's a win for the Patriots.